What's going on, guys? We are back with another pop report update number 86, going over the week of January 16th through January 22nd. So we will go ahead and start off with PSA grading a total of 258,354 cards this week. Drop off of 14,462 cards this week compared to last week. The 258,000 ranks number 10 all time, so it barely cracked the number 10 spot with 258,000 cards this week. The number 9 spot would have been 259, number 8 would have been 260, and then number 7 and number 6 both at 261, and then number 5 at 266, number 4 at 267, 3 at 272, 2 at 262, and then number 1 spot at 338,000 cards. So that ranks our top 10 all-time weeks for PSA. Moving on to CSG grading a total of 8,528 cards this week, which is a drop-off of 3,200 cards. Leading the way was baseball with 2,700, then basketball with 2,400, and then football was 1,600 cards. Moving on to CGC, they had a total of 29,874 cards this week, which is a huge increase compared to last week by 13,948 cards. In total for both CSG and CGC, they graded both a total of 38,402 cards, which is a huge increase compared to last week when they graded 27,600 cards. So not too bad for them. All right, moving on. We're going to go ahead and start off with HGA on this side. They graded a total of 1,378 cards this week, which is a pretty good drop-off compared to last week by 438 cards. There's been a pretty good trend on HGA for the last several weeks of going down. So just want to keep an eye on HGA because this may be the beginning for the end for HGA, I do believe, because they've been going down slowly from like 2,400 cards to 2,000 cards to 1,800 cards. Now they're in the 1,300 card range. I do expect them to keep going lower and lower and lower. So we'll see. We'll see what the future holds, but it just doesn't look good right now for HGA as they continue to go down in volume. And of course, in business, you need, you need volume. You need to be grading cards. So Ace grading, they had 202 unique cards added to their pop report, which is an increase compared to last week by 147 cards. So really good week by Ace grading because they have been averaging around 100 cards a week. So 200, pretty good week for them. Tag grading, I've been getting some comments offline through Facebook and other areas about tag. I don't know what's going on with tag. I think they're just something going on because this week they had a real bad week in the pop reports. They went down actually by 67 compared to last week. So for example, baseball, they had 61 less cards in their pop report. Basketball, they had 2 less cards. Boxing, 1 less card. Pokemon, 2 less cards. And Star Wars, 1 less card. So I don't know if there's just errors in their pop report and they're correcting them, making adjustments. I'm not sure. So something to keep an eye on. COMC, they had a total of 5,742,516 unique cards on their selling platform, which is an increase by 5,683. Last week they had 7,000. This week they had 5,000. Pretty much for the longest time they were averaging around 10 to 13,000. So it is kind of eye-opening that they've been kind of way below average the last 2 weeks, so we'll continue to see what they are, where they're at next week. But maybe things are slowing down, I don't know, but definitely something that we need to keep a close eye on, because COMC is a real big seller, a real big selling platform, so we'll see where they're at next week. MySlabs, this we'll go ahead and start off with how many cards are being sold. I mean, not sold, but are up for sale on MySlabs. Currently, there's 125,390 graded cards up for sale, which is a slight little decrease compared to last week by 221. Raw card lots, they have 11,000, or no, raw cards, they have 11,963. Slight little increase there by 37. And the raw card lots, they had 1,316 of those up for sale. Now, what's actually been sold, here we go. Sold slab cards, 816, up from last week by 45. Raw cards, 55, down by 7 compared to last week. And then raw card lots, only 2 this week, which is down by 4 compared to last week, where they had 6 of those. So in total, they had 873 sold listings for cards, which is an increase compared to last week by 34. And then wax, they had 85. That's down by 1 compared to last week. Slab comics, there was 10 of those, up by 3. And then raw comic singles, there was 1 of those, so up by 1 on that side right there. And then everything else, there was no other sold listings. So in all, the total sold listings this week was 969. Increased by 37 compared to last week, where they had 932. So not too bad there. All right, moving on to their slabs. They had 664 PSA slabs sell this week, up by 46 compared to last week. BGS, they sold 50, which is down by 4. BVG, they had 3. They also had 3 last week. CGC, they had 2 of those. CSG, they had 22 of those. So pretty good jump on CSG this last week. Redemption, they had 0. And then SGC, they had 74 of those, which is down by 11 there. So that's it for this week, guys. If you guys have any questions or comments, let me know, and I'll go ahead and post the link in the video in case anyone wants to see the numbers a little bit clearer. I know it's kind of not the best quality, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. Take care, be safe, and talk to you later.